It is February and we are in Birmingham. Not the hot, steamy Birmingham in Alabama, but the fairly cold one in the centre of England. And yesterday was Valentine's Day, and we were spending the weekend in the city. Last night we went to a really nice restaurant. It was a Nepalese restaurant, and we're staying at a hotel, quite a cool hotel called the Block Hotel, which is like really it's one of these high-tech hotels where you can literally check in on your phone and you can open all the doors on your phone. It's quite cool, it's quite nice. But today we're doing something that Sarah knows nothing about, and she's either going to kill me, well, she probably is just going to kill me, and it came about because once in this single fleeting moment she said I'd quite like to do that. And I logged it in my brain, and she might have been drunk when she said it and didn't mean it at all, but we're going to find out. But first, before we do any of that, before she finds out what we're doing, we're just going to go get some breakfast.
I'm not saying anything, I don't know where we're doing it. I'm not going to have to get in the boot of the car or something.
You're not having to get in the boot of the car. Okay, the time has come.
What are we doing?
The time has come for you to find out what we're doing on a Saturday afternoon. What is common for people to do on a Saturday afternoon?
Watch telly, read a book, practice your instrument. I don't know.
What would lots of people do at 3 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon?
Watch the races.
No, we're getting closer.
3 o'clock on an afternoon. Go for a walk.
No, on a Saturday, specifically on a Saturday afternoon.
Don't know.
You're being a bit rubbish, aren't you? So anybody who's watching this now, you can watch this face and you can see whether there's genuine surprise or whether there's absolutely, Andy, what have you done? It's the last thing in the world I'd ever want to do, and why would you ever think that would be the right thing for me to do? Are you ready, Sarah?
Yes.
We are going to the football.
When? No.
And we've got hospitality.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
So we're going.
I've never been to a football match ever.
That's what you said, and you said I'd like to do that.
Let's do it.
And we're going to Aston Villa versus Ipswich at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
I've got my maroon colours on.
No, wait, better than that. Hold on. Don't drag it on the floor.
I can't believe it. The Villa. Oh, my brother will be so proud.
So.
Brilliant. This is brilliant. This is a first in my life. I'm 58.
So we're now going to walk across a new street and we're going to get the train. And the reason we've got hospitality is Sarah isn't.
Because I'm scared.
Sarah's not great with crowds.
No.
And so obviously a lot of people, there'll be 45,000 people will go to the game. And by going to hospitality, we get 3 hours before the match. So you can arrive early and you get on the public transport without all the people there. And then you get an hour and a half after the game to sit and wait for everybody to disperse while you drink free drinks and you get free food.
This is amazing. I love it. That's incredible.
Okay,
Fantastic.
So we're off to the football.
Garcia, camera, deciding linea the back four, begin Tielemans, Ramsey and Rogers in the midfield, Nathan Malin and Watkins, mainly may take the place of Bailey. Your views on starting lineup, how it's going to be against Ipswich today, and of course a very strong subs bench.
All right, Bab. Big for that.
So here we are. We're at the Trinity stand, having had our hospitality in the Holt End, which is a really famous stand of Aston Villa, and it's just quite a lot of stairs to climb up. BB.
Right where my colleague is, the right hand side.
All right, thank you.
And let's welcome back to Villa Park, number 40, Axel Tuanzig. Let's welcome new signing, wearing the number 3, it's Axel Tuanzig.
So half time, 0-0. Looking good though, lots of pressure. Villa putting the pressure on. Ipswich little, pushing back on a little bit, but this time, second half, I reckon. What's your prediction?
Well, it was going to be 3-0, but I'm just going to go for 2-0.
2-0. That's the prediction. Let's see how it works out. Up the Villa. So I was really scared and nervous because I know that you don't really like crowds and you've got this kind of feeling that football might be a bit kind of chanty and a bit kind of in your face. But it was good. It was good, wasn't it?
Just getting swept along with crowds.
Yeah.
It's not a great. Yeah. But honestly, it was a blast. And although I know we could say some things about the hospitality that maybe not quite so positive, but it does take you out of that kind of being swept along, just arriving at the game, and it gives you a bit of time to let people go after the game. So the hospitality was worth it.
It wasn't, because it wasn't the full hospitality. Full hospitality is really expensive where you get to sit down a la carte dining
Next time.
you know, but that's like really, really expensive. Would I say it was worth it? I think for that part for you, it was definitely worth it, having that space to not be in all the massive crowds. But actually monetarily, no, it's not really worth it, because I think it was about £150 a head. You could buy the ticket for just under 70 quid just by itself. So that's quite a lot of money that you could spend on food that you want to eat and drinks that you want, you know. I mean, obviously to get the free drinks, but how many can you have? You know, if you had too many, you get thrown out anyhow. So for me, it wasn't as great value as it probably could have been, because the food was okay, but it was a bit.
Oh, it was like, you know, nachos, donuts,
Yeah,
slice of
chips
pizza.
and a burger.
That's
Yeah.
all you could have.
But it was nice to get the build up to it.
It was fun. It was really fun.
And since going to that game, you've watched quite a few on the TV.
I have. I am a true Villa.
Those worries were hopefully put to one side.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I
definitely.
think we'll definitely make this a more regular thing. Maybe go once or twice a year and
Yeah.
go and see the Villa playing again.
Yeah.